we are. We're back again.
We
What's up,
back.
everybody? How y'all doing today?
Yeah, really. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, listen, the weekend is here. This was a short week. I'm happy for that Monday off. This made this week feel easier.
It's
But I'm
hold on. It seemed like it could be condensed all the Monday stuff into those 4 days because I know my day was like, whoa. That's okay.
well. You think your day was hard? The Giants were on the field, so the Giants are back out there on the field. So they're saying, "Oh man, tongues are dragging and wagging and saying, huh, it's been a minute since I've been out here."
Is it
So
is it OTAs?
it's OTAs. It's
Okay,
OTAs.
cool, cool,
So
cool.
good to go. Good to go. Anyway, Clay from Brooklyn, football with the fellas. And who am I here with?
It's your man Mazo. All about Big Blue, y'all.
All
Always all
about
about
Big.
Big
Yes,
Blue.
sir. Yes, sir.
Woo!
So if you don't mind, what I wanted to do today is to take a look back at week one of last year. Uh, as you know, the last couple of week ones have not gone so well for us, right? We lost to Minnesota last year, 28-6. We lost to Dallas 40-0 the year before that. That's 68-6 in two week ones. That's not going to get it done. And it's my theory that at least part of that is because and I mentioned this in the last episode, we don't play our starters enough in the preseason.
Okay, I can
So
go
by
with
the
that. I can
time
go
week
with that.
one starts, it's really like preseason week four. Some of these guys are, they're just introducing themselves. Hey, what's your name? My name is Claire. They barely know each other. They don't have the rhythm. They don't have the timing.
But you know what? If you're talking about last year, we didn't really catch any rhythm through the year. Then it was rhythmless.
It was a lot of week ones.
The year was week one. Yeah, it's all week
Fair,
one.
fair enough. But my theory is it's week one for everybody, right? So a
Oh yeah.
lot of teams are in this mode now of resting your starters, so they don't get hurt or whatever. But you also don't have the rhythm. So part of why I was excited about getting Washington week one is I feel like Washington won't be on top of their game yet. That is still a young quarterback.
I told you the Giants are gonna beat. See, I'm going past just showing up. The Giants are gonna beat the Washington Commanders. I'm sorry.
I
I told you optimism is up. It's high. It's
I'm
high.
ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready right now.
So what I'm going to say is that we didn't look sharp last year, week one, and I want to take a look at a few plays that I think kind of highlight that. And if you don't mind, I'm going to take a look at that painful game with those painful Montreal Canadian uniforms that we wore to celebrate the 100th last year. So give me 1 second to pull this up. So I have a few slides I want to take a look at. This first one, I call it DJ's Wrong Read Part 1A, because I'm going to look at this play twice from two different camera angles. Shout out to NFL.com for the all 22 footage. We
Oh yeah.
appreciate you. And this is early in this game. This is week one, uh, first quarter. And let's see what Daniel does.
This is dimes. This is
This is
dimes.
Danny Dimes. This is Danny
Oh,
Dimes.
man.
So in my mind, I didn't mean to do that. In my mind, he waited too long to throw this ball to Malik. So here's Malik coming in motion. Darius Slayton's going to clear out, right? He
Okay,
really is
cool.
open now, but he's not looking. But now Malik is open. And for some reason, he waited so long to make that throw that this inside linebacker had a chance to come all the way across the
Uh,
field and knock it down. So again, I'm saying, why not throw this ball now?
right, right.
This ball should be out now. And this is the kind of thing I think Russell Wilson will be a lot better at. Seasoned veteran quarterback. That ball should be out now. This man right here, he's a good 10 yards away from the play. That's the guy who knocked the pass down. But look how far he had to come to do that because Daniel's still holding on to the ball. You
Do
can
you
see
know?
him
No, wait. Did he
break
still
it
hold
down.
on? Do you think he took like too long a drop? I mean, it looked like it should have been a three-step drop.
It looks like, again, you're right. Either that scheme, like maybe whoever designed this play told him to take that longer drop, or it's fear of the pass protection breaking down. Again, remember, this is week one. So
Right.
the year before that, 2023, he got beat up. So he was probably thinking, I'm not going to have much time to throw, but he's got plenty of time to throw in this play. And it's also Malik Neighbors' first game as a professional football player. So it ain't like Daniel Jones and Malik been working together for 3 or 4 years and got a
Right.
rhythm. So something is off in the timing. You're right. Maybe he dropped too far back. Maybe he didn't think Malik would get here this quickly. Maybe number seven did something that he doesn't normally show on the tape and film. So he broke down too soon. I don't know what it is. I just know this ball should be out now, and it's
Right now,
not.
yeah.
And there's Malik breaking down
Still
at the
now he can do
48, 49, midfield. He's trying his best to break down, and Daniel still has the ball. Daniel still got the ball.
it.
Again, Darius Slayton is actually even further downfield and open, but he's not looking, so fine. That says to me that Darius Slayton's not the intended receiver. Like he's just clearing out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this play was for, and there's only one other receiver, right? There's only three people in the pattern. So this play is for Malik Neighbors. So throw him the ball. But he does not do that. And so by the time he throws the ball, it gets knocked down. So now let's look at the same play from this angle, and you'll see
Okay, Malik's in motion.
Malik's in motion,
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven step drop.
right? And again, when Daniel hits his back foot,
The
or
ball
even
couldn't
actually
come
before
out.
he hits his back foot, look where this guy is. He is to the right of Daniel Jones, and the
Yeah.
ball is being thrown to the left. Right? He's not, and this is a linebacker. This isn't, Bob Hayes or Usain Bolt. This is a linebacker. He's not supposed to be able to get all the way over there by now. But another thing that bothers me, so you can see how he knocked this pass down, is the fact that we are, again, 2023, the pass protection was terrible. I get it. So week one of 2024, you were worried about that. But we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven people blocking four people rushing. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, maybe at first you weren't sure if this guy was coming, but he didn't. So if you've got seven people, right? These are two tight ends. This is Chris Manhertz. This is Daniel Bellinger. I mean, Theo Johnson, excuse me. If you've got all these people blocking, you are doing nothing right now. You're just chopping your feet, doing nothing.
Right,
If
right, right.
he had released, then this linebacker couldn't have blocked that pass because he would have had
Ooh,
to check you out. So instead of you standing there doing nothing and then winding up triple teaming this guy, mind you, Greg Van Roten's actually getting beat. So even though we have seven blockers on four defenders, Daniel Jones is still going to take a hit because Chris Van Roten can't keep his man off of Daniel. So Daniel winds up getting hit as he throws the ball anyway, while the three of you are, you know, I don't know what you're doing, carouseling around this guy who is obviously not going to make the play.
no, is
So
that that's
there's so
not is
many
that
little
Theo?
things.
Is that Theo Johnson?
Yeah, there's so many little things that I just don't like about this play. And again, it's one play, but maybe it's rust. Maybe it's, we haven't played a contact game of football against, a serious team in 9 months, and we're not ready for this yet. But for whatever reason, that's an example of we're not, NFL season ready yet.
Oh, but
Okay,
you know
here's
what? I'd
another
have,
one.
I'd have ran that play again later on. I just would switch it to the other side, and that tight end would have been wide open up the seam.
Or you would have thrown it to neighbors sooner. Something. That should have been a positive play. Here's another one. Here's Malik again. We're going to see Malik come across the middle and be open, but Daniel Jones is not going to wait for that. And he's going to throw a check down instead of hitting Malik Neighbors. So again, what are my concerns about this play?
First, Daniel Jones is quarterbacking.
Yes.
How come he doesn't, when he hits his back foot, how come he's not ready to throw?
Uh, and honestly, I think he's open and I know he's open. But you're right. Why isn't he ready to throw? I don't know. I don't know. But it just seems as though he's so afraid of the pass rush. And again, look at this pass protection. He's got all kinds of time to throw that he's just not confident enough to take the bigger play option when it's there. And Other teams do that to us all the time,
Right.
right? When we have this kind of thing happen, first of all, in fairness, this was the first down marker, right? That we had lost yards before that, so it wasn't like it wasn't 1st and 10.
Right.
But
Right.
still, if you're not going to make this throw, if you don't think you can get the ball in this window between him and there's a defender back here, or if you can't hit this man, then if you're going to hit this check down, hit it sooner. And I think this guy is actually a better option than this one is. And you should have caught that pass, but that's a different conversation. This is that same one. So I'm going to just show you, look at the pass protection all day, all day. So why are you even checking down yet? Like there's no one near you. Like maybe you just needed to wait another second to see if somebody else got open.
Right. Poor Daniel.
Yes. Here's another one. I'm going to just ask you, if you were the quarterback right now, who would you throw it to?
You could hit
I
who's on at the 40.
him. Yes,
Oh,
this is who I would throw it to, or this is who I would throw
right,
it to.
right. That's what I was pointing at.
But this defender is actually going out to
He's
double him.
leaning to the right, so I would hit is that the tight end
This
going
seam
seam?
pass to Theo Johnson is wide open.
And he
Wide
had
open.
one guy to beat.
What does Daniel do? He checks it down. Throws
He's
to the
just
running
not
back. Now,
comfortable.
yeah, now, Singletary broke a tackle and got a nice gain out of it. So if you're looking at the stats later, you're going to say, oh, yeah, Daniel Jones had a completion for 10 yards. That's a good play. That's not a good play. It's not a good play because what he should have done was hit this man up the seam who nobody was covering. That is wide open.
Right now, yeah,
He's
that's
not,
wide open.
he's
Yeah.
not even looking at you. He's turning away from you. That is wide open. How much more open do I need to be? And look where he is. That's 15 yards further downfield than this check down. Why wouldn't you want that completion? So again, is it rust? Is it, we're not in midseason form yet. This is that same play, but now from the, end zone camera.
We'll really see how wide open he is now too. Oh yeah. Oh
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Look in the middle. Go, yeah, right here.
Yeah,
He has
this
his
guy is
back to
not
him.
even thinking about you. The guy that had been here is sprinting out to cover. I think that was Malik on the out. Wide open.
Now,
Throw
all
that
Daniel,
ball.
see what
This
Daniel
man
doing
is
right now? He
wide
could look
open.
him off.
And he looks like he's looking, in the middle of the field, and he's going to turn his head to his left, our right, from here. So at some point in that trajectory of turning your head, you should have seen Theo Johnson. But no, you just kept going in through the check down. And again, the protection is fine. It's not a question of he didn't have enough time to make the throw, just the wrong reads. So those bother me. Now here's another play where we had 7 people blocking 4. And this is one of the few times, that Daniel was right. maybe I need 8 people blocking 4 because this is not going to get it done. So 4 people come. Yeah, no, they had 6 in the box, but 4 people come. And
Ooh.
now, in fairness, it looked to
Yeah,
me like
that's right.
Wan'Dale Robinson stopped and Daniel thought he was going to keep going. So that pass looks like Daniel Jones misfired, but I
Right.
think it was more that Wan'Dale uh, broke his pattern off. But the fact is, why do we have now? So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the box, but 6 aren't coming, right? You see 44 and 51 drop out. So what do we have again? And this person, um,
Well, there's
number
three.
91, is being triple teamed. This is Patrick Jones. Now, Patrick Jones is a guy who came out of the University of Pittsburgh 4 years ago. I had a draft crush on him back then. I thought he was going to be good, but he wasn't. In his first 3 years, in 2021, 2, and 3, he had a total of 5 sacks. So this is week 1 of 2024. So he has just finished 3 years with a total of 5 sacks. Does that warrant triple teaming? You think? You think the guy with 5 sacks in 3 years needs us to have 3 people blocking him? It does not.
Why is
And
that lineman
especially
not looking? I thought the rule was to look inside first when you're blocking.
head on a swivel. I don't care which way you look first, head on a swivel. At this stage right here, you see that these 2 are not coming. So slide to the right, right? Don't everybody slide over to 91, slide to the right. I've got plenty of people for 91 who's not that good anyway. This right here, where he just turned his head, this is where
Right.
the play broke down to me.
Right
He should
there.
have been sliding this way so that our center, John Michael Schmidt, could have helped Greg Van Roten, but he doesn't. And by the time John Michael Schmidt sees that Greg Van Roten is beaten, he can't do anything about it. See, he kind of looks back like this is what they call a lookout block. Look out, Daniel, he's coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the three of you here. Again, you two are tight ends. No, actually, we're tight end and running back. Release. Come in. Give Daniel somewhere to throw the ball. This is not helpful. To
Right in the
stand
middle of the field.
to stand there and not block anybody, but to perhaps one day block Patrick if he ever gets past the other two. No, not helpful. So who is the blame there? Is this again, right? So this is a running back, a tight end, and a tackle. Is this scheme? Is it rust? Is it lack of execution? Like what is it? Daniel Jones not setting the protection the right way? Like I don't know exactly who to blame, but I know that if 7 people are blocking 4 and my quarterback gets hit anyway, somebody needs to be blamed. That's a
Somebody
problem.
needs to be blamed on. Yeah.
That's a problem. So I mean, again, there's a lot of things that could explain why we're not doing a better job early in the season.
We,
But I think that lack of cohesion, that lack of timing and reps and whatever that you get by sitting out all the preseason games contributes to it. So I
we
hope
cannot bring that into 2025. We can't.
can't
We
do it.
can't. Because Dart would be in there sooner than we think it, because the 2 guys in front of him are going to be out. They won't be able to take the pummeling.
I mean, listen, I'm concerned again, especially since we have a new quarterback, a seasoned veteran quarterback. He should be able to set the protections better. He should be able to see the receivers coming open faster.
Right.
Like you would think that he wouldn't be the one standing there missing these reads. But that's what we had last year, and thankfully, we're not looking at that same situation.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
So anyway, that's the offensive breakdown. Next episode, we can talk a little bit about the defense and how some rust may have impacted their game against Minnesota in those ugly uniforms. Thankfully, we won't be wearing those again.
Please don't, please. I hate when you wear those things. I can't
The Montreal Canadiens called. They want their uniforms back.
Thank God.
So please give them back. But anyway, so things like that, things that look like timing and reps and rust and all that are things that I'm hoping that we are paying attention to for this summer, so that by week 1, like you said, we can steal that game against Washington.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it.
All right. Anyway, that's what I see, but obviously we'd love to know what you guys see, right?
I wonder what you guys did see what was going on in the offensive line though, right? You looked at it real close. I know you all are going, oh boy. It's not gonna be that bad this year, I'm telling you. Trust me.
Anyway, play for Brooklyn, football with the fellas. Who am I here with?
It's your man Mazo. And look, remember, it doesn't matter if it's the regular season or the off season. It's all about Big Blue.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
until next time, y'all. Peace. Big shout out to El Marquis Productions, the talent behind the music and production here at Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Their beats bring energy and excitement to every episode. El Marquis' skills in mixing, mastering, and creating top quality sound make the podcast come alive each week. For your own projects, check out elmarquisproductions.com and take your sound to the next level.